Hello, everyone. Okay, I heard some very interesting stories last night that Dancing with the Stars, Mauricio Umansky, might possibly be dating his pro partner, Emma Slater, on the sly. So firstly, why would they keep this secret? Well, to start off, he's married. Now, to be clear, he is separated, quote unquote, but they did not have an agreement, as far as I understand, to be seeing other people. And they are, in fact, even still living in the same home. And Andy Cohen interviewed Mauricio's wife. Her name is Kyle Richards, on Bravo TV. And I do not want to accuse anyone of anything, but I think it's best to allow the players to speak for themselves. So I would suggest watching that video with Kyle Richards, and to see, it's just kind of heartbreaking to see. She's obviously understandably upset. So never a dull moment with reality TV. And interestingly, Mauricio came out of the shoot, guns blazing, saying, "We are just very close friends." Okay, I don't know if any of you have had someone blacklight you before, but in my experience, going out to dinner with someone, being caught by paparazzi holding hands, not telling anyone about the date, and then describing it as just very close friends is code speak for I am secretly having a romantic relationship with my close friend, or best case scenario, I am about to dump you, and then we'll gradually come public with my budding relationship with my close friend. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out long term. Prior to this, on Cheryl Burke's podcast, Sex, Lies, and Spray Tans, excuse me, she described dancing with that pro partner as such. And I'm going to give a direct quote here, okay? Because it's insightful and often accurate in my experience. Quote, "You are intertwined with someone's body when you're not a dancer. There is no way that I've ever been so connected, besides a lover or husband, than I was with Derek. And it's every single day. So for 3 months, you're in someone's arms. Why do you think people fall in love? You smell them, you feel them, you're breathing them." So I won't say what I smell here, but it is fishy. And I have to be honest, it's embarrassing, but this does happen in our industry pretty regularly, where students will develop a crush on a pro. And if you are developing a crush on your pro, firstly, if they are married, one word: run. Go the other direction. Because what's the best case scenario? They leave their significant other, spouse, for you. Just realistically, I'm not so arrogant as to think that that same thing won't happen to me, and that he will dump me for the next new shiny toy in a week, a year, 10 years. So I just don't think that that's a really a strong relationship of integrity that you can put your foundation on for a real future together. You know, maybe it's, hot nights in the car behind the Burger King, but I don't see this long term being a good idea at all, or honestly, even short term. Okay, guys? Secondly, even if the pro is not married, or both the pro and the amateur are not married, these relationships, from what I've seen in my life of ballroom dancing, statistically don't pan out, okay? So make sure when you're dating anyone, especially someone you're taking lessons with and you're interacting with on an intimate relationship, search like physically, like these Dancing with the Stars people are, you know, many hours a week, maybe 30 hours a week, that you are basing your relationship understanding on an empirical evaluation of this person, okay? Because we as ballroom dancers are not superheroes. Do we do some things super well? Yes. Are we probably charismatic and communicate well with people? Yes. Does that necessarily mean we have integrity, or we're honest, or we share your value system, or we share the same language of love? And I'm not talking about physically, but, you know, do we express our emotions and prefer to feel that through words or through actions or through gifts? You know, these are all very profound things to explore, in my opinion, and identify before leaping into that romantic relationship. And not base that just on hormones while you're dancing. I think this is very short-sighted and could put you in a very painful position later, okay, or your spouse. Next, in my opinion, this relationship between Mauricio and Emma is going to be very short-lived. Here's why. They were just voted off last night. So they're going to go cold turkey from that exposure therapy of hanging on that person every day and flirting with that person, whatever. They're not going to have these convenient opportunities to sneak off to dinner and no one knows. And, oh, we're just having dinner after a long practice. They aren't going to have that opportunity daily. And unless they really go out of the way to make the opportunity, they will have no chance at all to, as Brooke Burns said, to feel someone's body, to smell them, to breathe them in. And so that hormonal high, kind of very ephemeral reality is going to be replaced with, oh, we are both flawed human beings. Oh, that's right, I have a wife at home, and we were trying to, you know, perhaps reconcile our marriage. Emma, just as a professional ballroom dancer, she's not going to want to probably relocate there unless she already happens to live there. She's going to want to go back home. Who wants to have a relationship 2,000 miles apart? Not me. Okay, so in my experience, this particular case between Mauricio and Emma is unusual. Usually when I see romantic relationships between pros and students, it is almost all the time the older male married pro who has the affair with the significantly younger amateur female who's usually single. Doesn't always go down this way. I can think of one married female pro, but really in the course of my career, that's a drop in the bucket, who left her married. She was spouse. She left her husband for a younger single student. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Hey, it's a crazy world out there, but it is statistically unusual to have a relationship like this. And I will be gobsmacked if this ends up working out any longer, even a few days, let alone years or a lifetime. And again, do I know for sure this has happened? No, but something does smell a little shady. So just curious, do you think they're going to stay together, or do you think there's even something going on? Maybe, Emma stated, oh, we were just having an intense conversation about the dancing and we were holding hands, and I don't know, seems a little shady to me. So very interesting stuff. Okay. So I thought that you found that to be somewhat entertaining, and definitely ask questions if you have any. I'll share as much as I can. I don't personally know Emma and even if I did, I wouldn't be sharing more, because I would want to keep her confidentiality, but, you might check out Andy Cohen. You might check out Brooke Book. These are Brooke. These are probably kind of snippets you can catch on YouTube if you just type that into your search engine there. So bye guys. See you later.